We're out again. We've had about, I don't know, 12 to 18 hours without rain. That's assuming we didn't get any in the night, but everywhere was wet through still. So I can't tell whether it's just wet from the floods or whether we did have any rain in the night, but I'm assuming we didn't. And the vast majority of the flood has disappeared almost overnight, which is remarkable to say how high the levels were and how saturated everywhere is. But we're not complaining. Milo was out earlier and he's just come back from the groomers. Oh, I'm sinking into the ground anyway. That's how soft it is. I'm still sinking in even though I'm trying to stay to slightly higher ground. I'll try and keep Milo to the path later when he's out again, because he's absolutely spotless now and looks like a toy doll again, or toy dog. Now we're expecting, well, the forecast is for rain between 11 and 1. And there's clouds building up. And it's bang on 11 o'clock as I say that. So hopefully they're wrong. Or hopefully wrong with the timing. Otherwise we're going to get soaked. But the clouds seem fairly high. There's a good breeze though. So I wouldn't really say something isn't going to arrive any minute. Plenty of people out with their dogs. The groomer said Milo's getting a bit pinky again, but hopefully it's just the result of constantly wading through water. It's certainly a big improvement on what he was. We'll have to watch, keep an eye on him. We don't want to be on another variety of hideously expensive food that they don't even like. You wouldn't mind spending a fortune on the food if they liked it, but they absolutely hate the good for them food. It tastes like cardboard, or it smells like cardboard. It certainly doesn't taste or smell like meat, judging by the expression you get off of them. I'm not eating that. I want what they're having. Then you end up having to give all three of them the same rotten food. We did that for years with Shadow, and he practically starved himself. He was all skin and bone because he hated the food. And that was always insistent, no, you've got to eat that food. Spend all that time sorting his bowel out. Sometimes wonder if you're better off letting them die fat and happy than skin and bone and miserable. Somebody with a greyhound in the distance, starting to get them agitated. They can't get to it, so then they start falling out amongst themselves. How dare you come into my field? Oh! Hope that was caught on the camera. Sandy was going to go chasing after the greyhound, and then when she got to the end of the lead, which is the same length as Guy's, she had to jump over it. Come on, this way. We're on totally dry ground, mud free. We're back into sniffing mode. Slow mode, in other words. The road sweeper is it back. Cleaning the gullies and the gutters and the drains after all the rubbish that's been washed around after the floods. If the drains don't work, the streets will end up flooding, and nobody wants that. The sun's still out. I had a little shower, but it's still sunny. A bit windy. I forgot my microphone in the melee as we came out. We've still got the builders that should have been gone. Looks like they'll be here at least another week. Everything's upside down at home. But there's not much we can do about it. Blame the weather, even though the weather had nothing to do with anything. It's nice to get out in the dry. Well, dry as in not raining, everywhere's still wet through. I almost want to carry Milo when we get to the grass when we come out a bit later, so he stays clean. Last thing you want is to get him wet and smelly. I don't know where Sandy thinks she's going. I can't see any other dogs in the distance, but something has caught her eye over there. I don't know what, other than a green open field. Can't see a thing. This guy wants to go in here. There's nobody about. You wouldn't know what kind of what kind of glue sniffers were hanging around in this place. Burning stuff. Come on! There's lighters everywhere. Kids setting fire to anything and everything. Keep warm at night. They drink their cans and eat their biscuits. Come on! Get out of this smelly place. Come on. Plus there's a bit of broken glass. We don't need them to be negotiating. The daffodils are really out now, and we're still a week away from spring. Everywhere's squelching. You wouldn't know 48 hours ago all this was waterlogged and underwater. Oh dear, what have we seen now? We've seen nothing because there's nothing there. Just put my hand up to the sun so I know there's nothing there. Biggie on. we're gradually getting back to normal now. Another clear sky morning. A bit chilly. Milo's in fighting, so he's getting his early morning walk a bit earlier, only about 20 minutes. Peace reigns at home. Everything's still upside down, the builders are still very slow. He's scratching now when he's not even had a tiddle. Come on! Still dry, but it was dry this morning when we were out, so it's hardly going to start raining straight away unless it was thick with cloud, and it's not, so we're good. The joggers are out early this morning, so it's so cold. You either get the very early joggers that are out before work, I was going to say walk, out before work, and that would be the majority, or you get the students that seem to go late to lectures or don't have to be anywhere early, coming out after 8 o'clock. Pity you can't bottle him up and keep him looking like that, nice and bright and fluffy. I mean, at least he doesn't look fat anymore. He looked like a little pork barrel in his harness. Popping out from all sides. No, it's just the perfect shape. Come on. Go on, Milo. Good boy. Have a look at the river. Still way too deep. I keep saying it. I must bring a rake out and rake the riverbed, because there's quite a big gouge down the middle, where it's about a foot deeper than at the sides, where all the stones have been gouged out by the fast flowing river. If we fill it in, the only trouble is walking down. As soon as you go out of the house, the dogs want to come. But if you got the riverbed flat, we'll be able to go across again in no time. And then we can have peaceful walks, especially with the troublesome Sky and Sandy. If they don't meet anybody, they can't fight anybody. Whereas this little fella, all he does is give a cursory glance, maybe a sniff, and then carries on doing what he wants to do, burying his nose in the grass and seeing if he can find any poop. There's half the riverbed from round here anyway. This is more silt than stones. The other side, it's where we used to cross, is more stony. Is he going to tiddle and sniff, or is he going to have a drink? Oh no, we're not going in there, it's dirty. And you're staying clean. That water's still going at a fair old lick, so you wouldn't want to be in there with your little legs paddling against the tide. Good boy, come on. Come on, Milo. You're just making your paws muddy and dirty for no good reason. Come on. Sun's bright. Come on. You're not going into that quagmire. Come on. Oh no. Want his cross on this because he's moving quite well this morning. Stops occasionally. Either that or he's cold. Well, come on. Come on. Come Milo, don't know who you can smell, probably yourself from earlier. Come on. I don't know whether you can see that, but the arches are almost shallow enough, or the river is almost shallow enough to be able to canoe under the arches again. That's a good sign. I don't know where all the water went so fast, but wherever it went, I'm glad it did. That means to say we won't be long before we can walk across the river again. He's obsessed with something and I can't see what it is, so he's getting a little tug so I can see where his nose is. Those daffodils haven't come out yet. There's a good few that have. Come on, come on, let's go. I don't know whether you can see the duck on top of the wall. He's a bit greeny tinge on him, so he's kind of camouflaged by the moss growing on the side. That's a better angle to see it. You can see the grey on him anyway. Milo, come on. No, come on.